Let Chapter 3 begin. Yeah, already saw this cutscene last video, so let's begin. Fat Bob. Whoa. You can see that he is not able to jump as high as regular Bob, which is going to make this part of the challenge here. And I can't double jump here either, so it's more to think about. Where's the best place to bounce? Well, do it like that. All there is there. Oh, and I finally get killed by one of those. So sure. Bounce. Oh, there. And finally, a checkpoint. Gotta wonder what Fat Bob is going to be like with those wings. Wait, there were two of those? Well, I guess it does help a little bit. Oops. Still want them all. Bounce again. And again, you will... Ow. You will hurt a little bit. Possibly a little bit more than Skinny Bob or Tiny Bob. More bouncing. It's quite the place where you do not want to freeze. Is this going to be even harder than level 77? Seems like it could be. There we go. Maybe not. Since I didn't have to pause the recording this time. Or I didn't feel the need to. I could have kept it going. You could have seen me playing that for 8 minutes straight, but I'm not that kind of uploader. Might let it run for a little bit, maybe a minute or two, or possibly 3. But I'm certainly not going to let it run for 8. I still like my progress. I still like to make it further than just getting burned or frozen in this case. Like that. No, no. Pick them all up. Writer's block. I got a little bit of player's block right now. Can't think about how to do it right. Do it quick. There we go. Another plus 10. Wow! Even they can't handle it. They hate me. But in theory... Yeah, never mind. I was about to say they shouldn't hurt, but I forgot the icicles and everything that could be harmful. Well... Get to that checkpoint. You got to that checkpoint. So a little more running, a little more exercise, work it all off, and you should be rewarded. At least I hope you get rewarded. Run again. Not too fast. Just fast enough. Wonder if you're actually going to need to duck here. Ducking is not going to help out in that case because it's a bit too tight. Just run again. And thankfully not get hurt by those. Don't know if they're exactly saws. Yeah, I guess they're frozen saws. As is the case with many other things, the hit detection does seem pretty lenient. Thus, there seems to be a space where I can safely stand here. Maybe not. Maybe that's kind of pushing it. Continue up. I think now I'll have to be very quick. That's probably the intention here. Yeah, I think that is the intention. You could burn in a place like this, I see. None of those are blue. Maybe Northern Lights or something. That's kind of a stretch. But whatever effort. Still appreciate the thought. So long as I don't die from the thought. As long as I don't die from thinking too much about it. Oh! Oh, come on! Come on. Now you're just teasing me. Hardly any of those are hurting. None of these... Well, actually, that one spike's hurting right now. Just be quick. Miraculously not get hurt by those. So to the checkpoint. Those are going to pop up. I'm not going to take any chances with them. These. Timing's kind of weird there. Shouldn't be too much, though. If I just stand here, that's good. Ooh. Whoa. Jeez. I got the perfect, but... Man, I sure hope... It's probably wishful thinking that the perfect, the plus 10 would... this would become plus 20 if I already completed the level but died anyway. That number probably resets. Assuming this was coded well. Certainly looks like it was coded very well. For that reason, the plus 10 probably does not count if you die. Jump. Ooh, how would this work out? Not like that. Is it about being quick? Again, it might be. Please do not hesitate. Please do not second-guess yourself. Oh, okay, good. Good. That was actually really scary. Ow. A 1K. I bet you lost count? That can't seriously be the number of deaths. I don't remember... I think... I would guess that my average was... Well, probably 2 deaths a level. That would be my guess. But certainly, that would not be 12 deaths a level. Although, once I get to Chapter 7, that number might increase to an average of that. Okay, as we run. Now, good thing we're here. Not so good. Those are falling. You know, in theory, this shouldn't be quite as bad as I've dealt with before. But in practice, it could be harder. Then again, the fact that I've got this checkpoint here, I absolutely needed that block there. I probably need to do this. That's one way. Was that the intended way? Well, again, it's a way. Now get away from those. You don't want to get burned now. Wait. So, if I'm bouncy, then these are pretty light, but, no. If I'm heavy, in theory, I should be able to push them down really, really far. I messed that up. So, bounce. No. I want to get up there. I want to fall and reach that. There. Now, bounce off of that one. Whoa. Whoa! You are making me really nervous. Okay, checkpoint. Got that. Missed one. We'll try it again. Simple as that. Man. You can just run into them, and sometimes it counts as a jump. Okay, so died 8 times this time. We'll just continue. Classic. Okay. Is it just me, or is it a little bit windy here? So, classic with a little twist. That could be the case. If that will work, it could work, but just as long as I don't get caught in between the two. Or between any of these saws as well. Yeah, I can see my average going up. I can see myself losing count soon. Of all the times that I die. Bounce. Again, I can see myself changing my mind about that, because more checkpoints equals good, in theory. Of course, I still suspect a little bit of punishment if you pick up too many checkpoints, long run, related to achievements that you probably won't be able to get. Okay. Well, this, only one of those platforms is absolutely safe. I see. There. Now fall. You've seen these before when they were alive. They should not scare you now. Even though they're still all spiky. They're nearly dead. So seriously, don't worry about it. Ow. Worry about a little bit of the pain, but that's the worst you should think about. The pain. Not the ambush. No pain, no gain again. You can still do it. Don't let it all go up in smoke. Or down in flames. Maybe up and down in smoke. Whatever he wants to call it. Oh. Really? Miss it again. Up. You got this. You got this. You still don't got this. Sigh. How about this one? Okay, I'm a bit safe here. Maybe I should just reach like that. That works. And I can still get to my plus 10. So there, how about this? Okay. Okay, a little blind spot right there. I always see a little benefit to that. Can't see as much of a benefit to getting sliced like that. And then frozen, possibly at the same time. Ooh, whoa. Just keep on moving around, sure. I don't want you to be that much trouble. Okay. Yes, I'm up here, but be patient. It's right there. I see those things too! Wait, so they disappear, but the spikes are still there. Sure. What sense does that make? Yes, take that first opportunity you can. Try waiting, and you'll be a bit too late. Everything will go out of sync. That's how it seems to be so far, anyway. Okay, no, you're gonna disappear. Now you're there. Now I still want to reach this. What is it? The pattern to this? Okay. Took me long enough to reach that checkpoint. But there. The very edge, you can still stand, I see. Position yourself like this. Oh, brother. Is this, this is not safe, is it? Nope. Oh, well. Apparently it sends me back up there. So sure. Right, like that again. Around like this. Kind of unfair, but sure. If it wants to be unfair soon, I'll get my way over with now. This seems pretty safe. Those can reappear when I want them to. Oh no. Oh yes! Yes. I think this is the only one I have to deal with now. Okay! That almost disappeared, but... Gesundheit. But I am back. I will keep on running. I will bounce to the very end. And that was hardly anything. Wow. This'll be something, though. It bounces me to the side. Just be quick here. Think about it. Put on the glasses and think. There. Plus 10 for you. One death there. Getting pretty close to the triple digits for the levels. Happy to see that. So run. Run. Seems like you're doing it against the wind. Seems like you're also going against what you're able to see on the screen. But just fast enough, and again, it's all yours. The victory should be yours. The rescue should be yours. And this time you actually will be able to call it a rescue. I was probably meant to go the other way to pick that up. But again, this works too. Although the other way is probably a lot faster. Those who want to speedrun this.